The Hermitage ranks among the biggest and oldest museums in the world. It boasts nearly 3 million monuments of art and culture, including painting, sculpture, graphic, decorative, and applied art. The Hermitage collection covers the entire history of world culture, ranging from antiquity to our present time, from the primitive culture of the Stone Age and the ancient Oriental civilizations of Egypt, Assyria, and Babylon, to European art of the 20th century. The Hermitage is an architectural ensemble of 4 buildings housing over 350 halls. The history of the Hermitage implies also the history of the buildings themselves. Founded in the 18th century as a palace museum for Russian emperors, the buildings of the Hermitage were built near the residence of the Russian Tsars, the Winter Palace, in the following order: the Small Hermitage, the Big or Old Hermitage, the Hermitage Theater, and the New Hermitage. The Department of Western European Art, including its celebrated picture gallery, is the oldest and the largest in the Hermitage. The collections occupy over 100 rooms, which represents 1/3 of the museum's exposition space, and cover a period from the 11th to the 20th century. Almost all Western countries and the great masters are represented. Among the highlights are works by Leonardo da Vinci, Raphael, Titian, Rembrandt, Rubens, Van Dyck, Poussin, Watteau, Ingres, and Delacroix, as well as paintings by Impressionists and Post-Impressionists. The department possesses over 600,000 prints and drawings, a brilliant collection of objects of applied arts, and a fine collection of sculpture. The history of the department goes back to the 18th century. During this time, it was common to purchase large groups of paintings, sometimes complete galleries, at sales in Western Europe. Diplomatic representatives were instructed by Catherine II to provide information about forthcoming sales. The founding of the Hermitage is usually taken to be the year 1764, when a collection of 225 paintings by Dutch and Flemish painters were bought in Berlin from the Gotskowski collection. They were soon followed by many others. Count Brühl's collection was bought in Dresden. This collection included a great number of engravings, drawings, and over 600 canvases by Italian, French, Dutch, and German painters. The gallery of Pierre Crozat was purchased in Paris. Among his masterpieces were paintings by Raphael, Rembrandt, Rubens, Tintoretto, and Snyders. The Walpole collection arrived from London. The purchase of the collection gave the Hermitage excellent Flemish paintings, and Van Dyck's works of his English period. The Cobenzl collection, bought in Brussels, laid the foundation for the museum's repository of 4,000 drawings. A collection of antique sculpture was purchased from John Lyde Brown. A famous statue contained within the collection was The Crouching Boy by Michelangelo. Among notable additions made to the picture gallery in the 19th century were paintings acquired in Paris from the Malmaison Gallery of the Empress Josephine. The most precious were paintings by Rembrandt and Claude Lorraine. The collection of the banker Corsvelt, consisting mainly of Spanish paintings, was a significant addition to the Hermitage Museum. Canvases from the Barbarigo Palace in Venice gave the museum its best Titians. Other important acquisitions include the Litta Madonna by Leonardo da Vinci and Raphael's Conestabile Madonna, which were bought in Italy. The collection of Alexander Basilevsky was exceptionally rich in medieval and Renaissance materials. It enriched the museum with rare pieces of Byzantine, Islamic, and Western European applied art. The last large collection, which was purchased before World War I, contained over 700 Dutch and Flemish paintings, systematically gathered, specially for the Hermitage, by the Russian geographer Semyonov Tienshansky. These were sold by him to the museum for half their value. According to the well-known collector Kitrovo's will, the Hermitage received his collection of 18th century English portraits. The year 1914 witnessed the purchase of Leonardo da Vinci's Madonna with the Flower from the Benoit family. After the 1917 revolution, a considerable number of works of art were received by the Hermitage from nationalized royal palaces, including the Winter Palace. These entries to the Hermitage enlarged the sections of Western European painting and sculpture, drawings and engraving, coins and medals. A number of applied arts from the Baron Stieglitz collection was transferred to the Hermitage. The collection contained the richest volume of Western European art from the Middle Age to the late 19th century. In 1948, there was a very special transfer to the Hermitage of more than 300 canvases, sculptures, and prints from the disembodied Moscow Museum of New Western Art. The Moscow Museum was founded after the Revolution from the collections of well-known Moscow benefactors Nikolai and Sergei Shukins and Ivan and Mikhail Morozovs, and consisted primarily of art by Impressionists and Post-Impressionists. Through this acquisition, the Hermitage collection of Impressionistic works became one of the largest in the world.